Hello, everyone. Welcome to our workshop session with Chainlink. Here I am. I am Solange Gueiros, developer advocate. I teach developers how to use the Chainlink services, and I did this around the world. And with me, I have Mike.
Everyone. There we go. I'm the automation go-to-market lead at Chainlink Labs. Happy to be here.
Yes. So I have good news for you. Here in our session, you can win a ticket to SmartCon. SmartCon will be the conference organized by Chainlink, and it will happen here in Barcelona in October. And how can you do this? Get your computer just now, prepare yourself, and if you'd like to win this, you must go with me to this link. Yes, take a picture now, and then you can open your computer in a few minutes.
Put your name, address, right?
Yes, I will go over there to understand where I am, and I am here. This is that link. This is a collaborative pad. So the first thing that I will ask you is to put your name here, because I will use this list to do the giveaway of the ticket. For example, I will put my name here. My name is Sol. Let's add yours, and I hope to have a lot of names here. But, okay, to win the ticket, I need to have your name here. But I will teach you how to create a raffle. So if you'd like to create the raffle with me, you need some requirements. And this is my requirements. You need a wallet, can be MetaMask or any wallet. And I will add this for you in the pad as well. You need a wallet. You need some Fuji tokens. We are using the testnet from Avalanche, Fuji. You need to add this network on MetaMask, and you need to get some link tokens on Fuji. So doing all of this, you can create your own wallet on Avalanche. But okay, if you'd like to participate in the raffle, at least put your name here, and you can win a ticket. And now, Mike, you present for you some of the Chainlink service, and you can download the wallet, do everything, and be prepared to our raffle.
Does everyone have the link? Does anyone need another second there to pull that up? Okay. Oh, whoops. All good? Okay, great. So just as a quick primer before we go into the workshop, I'll talk a little bit about oracles, about Chainlink, some of the products that we'll be using in the demo, and then Solange will be going through the demo itself. So the oracle problem, probably nothing new to many of you in the room, but if you're not familiar with the oracle problem, smart contracts generally, smart contracts do not have access to the outside world, right? They have access to themselves and the rest of the network and the state of the blockchain, but they do not have access to anything in the real world. So that could be APIs, it could be weather data, it could be sports data, price data for certain assets. So the problem of bringing that data onto a blockchain for use in smart contracts is really what Chainlink is here to solve. And to bring that data on chain, it's very important that you're not using a single source or a single node in order to do that. And that's really where Chainlink comes in. We decentralize that process, and we make it so that you can't manipulate a smart contract by passing data in maliciously, which is something possible when you're only using a single node. So again, this is where Chainlink comes in. Chainlink decentralizes this process. It brings multiple nodes into this equation. These nodes have to come to consensus on whatever data you're bringing on chain before that data is sent or transmitted, and then it can be used and relied on, and you don't have to worry about any form of manipulation. So Chainlink's products today, we're most known for our data feeds, and data feeds are used throughout DeFi. It helps power some of the biggest DeFi projects out there. In addition to that, we've got things like VRF, which we'll be talking about in a bit. That's used for randomness. We've got our proof of reserve, which is taking real-world assets attesting to them on chain so that they can be used in similar ways. We've got Chainlink automation, which I spend a lot of my time on, which is a way to automate smart contract transactions. And then in addition to this, what we do not have on this slide right now is something called Chainlink functions, which is a way to run serverless JavaScript and access real-world data and bring that data on chain, which is really, really cool. We actually launched that on Fuji today, which is really, really cool. Now, let's talk a little bit about Chainlink automation. So again, Chainlink automation is a way to automate smart contracts. Smart contracts are asleep by default. So they need someone or something to come along and interact with them in order for them to do something. And that's why we developed this solution. And the way it works is we've got this network of nodes. The nodes are monitoring the state of a smart contract. And whenever they need whenever the smart contract decides or the state of the chain decides that something needs to happen, this network of nodes will send a transaction on your contract's behalf. And you can create pretty interesting automation. So the simplest implementation of this is like a cron job. So we want to run some smart contract function once an hour or once a day. You can use automation to do this. Or it could be more complex, monitor the state of certain contracts or certain addresses, and based on all these variables, maybe you want to automate something. So the way it works technically is you've got these nodes. The nodes are simulating transactions every single block, and you'd write a smart contract that's compatible with this system, and that smart contract effectively tells these nodes when they need to send a transaction. And we'll be using this a bit in the demo. And the second piece that we'll be using in the demo is called Chainlink VRF, Verifiable Random Function. And this solves the problem of randomness on a blockchain, which is actually pretty difficult to do. Natively, of course, blockchains are deterministic. So if you try to do or generate a random number on the blockchain itself, it's predictable and therefore not random, and people can game something that you're looking to do. So if you're doing a raffle or creating an NFT, you want true randomness, and Chainlink VRF is the best way to do this today. So what we'll be showing you today is how to build a raffle using both Chainlink automation and VRF combined, bundling them together and creating a pretty interesting smart contract. And that's how we'll be doing this giveaway for smart tickets. So if you'd like to follow along with this presentation, feel free to bring up this QR code, and Solange, I'll pass it off to you for the demo.
Yes, amazing. Thank you, Mike. I think you are done, but I'm not seeing computers, so I just understand that I will do more a demonstration than a hands-on session because you are not be with me. I'm so sad. But I will do anyway, and you still can participate in our raffle. So is this. We are doing our raffle using automation and VRF. Again, if you'd like to participate in the raffle, add your name in the pad. And I'm going to the pad now. Again. Okay. Oh, you have a lot of chances because you have a few people, so let's see. You are good, guys. Amazing. I hope that you already have all the requirements that I told you before. And I'm using this amazing tool to deploy my smart contract, to create and deploy my smart contract in the network, Remix. I can create smart contracts and deploy in any chain that I am connected in my web wallet, the wallet that is injected in my browser. In my case, I'm using MetaMask. I need to come back here. Let's see if I know my password. Yes, wow. Okay, this is my wallet, and my first step is to connect my my environment to deploy smart contracts with my wallet. So I'm going to the fifth button and change the environment. Now I will be connected in a minute. Here we are, connected. Perfect. Second point, let's create our smart contract. I'm going here to the second button, File Explorer, and I will create a file called raffle. Okay, you are not doing with me, but if you'd like to do later, you are creating the referral.sol. And let's go. I'm going here, create a new file, referral.sol. This is my file. I used to say that if you know how to copy and paste, you can do any of my workshops. And I will do the same, in fact. Like I have the code of my workshop here, and then I will come back to the part related to Chainlink. This is all the code until this. And first, I will add this for you. So if you'd like to do later, you can do it. This is the code. It's here. And I will copy this for me. The code is between the comments begin and end. So this is only the code. And I'm pasting here. And OK, you can trust in my code now. And I will explain for you related to the referral. But when I'm doing a referral using VRF and automation, we need to subscribe to these products, to these services. First, we are doing this to VRF. So in VRF, I can go to the VRF site. And then in VRF, I can create a subscription. And in this subscription, I can have a lot of smart contracts getting numbers from this subscription. And I'm doing this now. I'm here. First of all, I will wait to detect my wallet, and then I will connect with my wallet and do this. Mike, why I need to create a subscription? How is this working?
Yeah, good question. So you'd need to create a subscription so that when you make your request for a random number, the nodes are able to pay for the request and deduct funds in Link. It's also a way for you to view, to generate the ID for the subscription that you're creating that you'll use in the contract. And once you do so, you can actually see the history of all your requests from this page. And there's a similar process for automation.
Nice, let's do it. So I'm connecting my wallet now, accepting the Chainlink Foundation terms of service, and connect to MetaMask in the same way that I did with Remix before. So I'm connected now, and I'll create a subscription. Here we are. This is my address. I will not fill nothing now. First, I will approve this creation. Oh, no, I didn't approve it. Let's come back. Yes, I will confirm this transaction. So what is create a subscription? I'm creating an entry in a smart contract. I'm creating my own smart contract. What is this, Mike?
The smart contract?
Yes.
Smart contract is code that can be executed on Fuji here. So within the smart contract, like Sol copy and pasted, you have the request for VRF, you have the code that's needed for automation, and it'll be executed when needed via automation, actually, in this case.
Amazing. So it's created. If I come back here, probably I can see my subscriptions here. I create this now. Second step, like Mike told you before, we need to have some link in our subscription. So let's do it. This is my subscription, and I go to Actions and fund my subscription with 2 links. It's enough. Confirm and approve this transaction on MetaMask. Okay, in a few minutes, my subscription will be done. Next step, I will not wait this now. I will use this in my smart contract. Let's explain my contract for you first. This is my contract. I'm importing some services of Chainlink, like we said before, the automation part, the VRF part, and is this. So we have some events like to know when you request something from VRF, when you receive, and we have a structure done to manage this part of VRF. And this is the information related to VRF. And if you need to do this, like to get this information, go to our documentation and always get the information from here to get the right values to everything. Okay, this is so important. Sometimes my pad is bad. And let's come back here. This is all the information related to VRF. And this is my subscription ID that I just created a few minutes ago. I will use it here. How many people do you have here in our raffle? I will update here when I deploy this. So the raffle will have some, I will choose some numbers, and this is the maximum of numbers that I can choose. But how I will choose the numbers? I will choose like one number per minute. And we have 2 tickets, so 2 minutes to have the winners. But if the people are already gone, we'll get the next person, okay? This is the constructor. We are initializing our contract with this, passing the subscription ID, the interval, like will be 1 minute, and the maximum of numbers that we can have it. Then I can list the numbers. I will run the function. This is the function that is getting a number from VRF. In the same time, when I ask a number, I need to wait a bit. In Avalanche, we can wait at least 1 block confirmation. In fact, I'm waiting 3. I'd like to wait 3. And then when the VRF service have my number, it will send to me in the fulfill random words. This is a callback function. After this, this is the VRF part. Now let's go to the automation part, that the rules of my smart contract. One amazing point when we are using automation is that you can create your own rules to do something like this. And my rules are here. What must happen? First, the raffle is not ended. We are running this. Second, we need to check if the latest request ID that I asked to VRF is fulfilled. It means that I have a number now. And then I will check if it passed 1 minute. If all of this is true, I will update, I will tell automation to use this number. Okay? But if it's the first time, I didn't nothing before, I don't request a number, so I need to ask a number now, to ask the first number. When these are the conditions, these are your business rules, when this is true, the automation service, you call the perform upkeep function. And in the same way, I'm checking the conditions again, but in this moment, I will ask another number. So I have one number, all the conditions is done, so I can ask another number. And I'm asking like 1 number per minute, a bit more because we need to wait the confirmation. It's something like that. In some moment, I'd like to end the raffle. I hope to not forget to do it. But if I forgot, like we have 1 number per minute until tomorrow, something like that. So I hope to remember to end the raffle at the end. And let's deploy our raffle. I'm go again to the 5th button. And here is my raffle. Be careful here, because I'm importing a lot of libraries from Chainlink, and you must be sure that you are in the right contract over there. To deploy it, I need my subscription ID. Let's get it. It's this number. Then the interval will be 60 seconds, 1 minute. And the maximum, let's see how many we have here.
Now's your last chance. If you want a ticket, add your name.
Yes. Oh, we have more now.
Good, okay.
Let's see. Okay, we have 8 people over there. Let's change. I will do a number from 1, not me. I will not participate, sorry. It's not fair. Okay, I will do a number from 1 to 10. So if you have the 3 last numbers, we can get the next, okay? But I will do from 1 to 10. Last chance. You can still do it. And to be sure that you are not changing the numbers, I'm copying here. These people cannot change anymore, okay? And let's do it. So maximum 10. And transact. Now I'm creating our raffle. Confirming. And in a few minutes, I will find my contract here, in this point. Here we are. Here is the raffle. What I do now, I automate this contract. So let's go to automation, because I like, can I choose all numbers in one time? Yes, I can. But it's fun if I can choose one per minute, and like I can choose one per day, and you can wait some days maybe. If you like to do this, you must go to automation part as well. What I need to do in automation, the same. First, I need to connect my wallet. I don't know, sometimes it takes a bit more. And how automation work, what I need to do here, what I'm doing here when I create a registered upkeep. Tell me, Mike, please.
Yeah, so you've deployed your contract, and your contract is automation compatible because you have that check upkeep function, you've got the perform upkeep function. As long as you have both of those, then it's automation compatible. So we've created our contract, and now we need to register it against the network. And once it's registered against the network, now all the nodes are going to be watching that contract. Every single block, they're going to be running this check upkeep. And check upkeep in this case is essentially saying, has it been a minute? Has the last request been resolved? And what's the third condition? And has it, I think it was has
if it's
one
fulfilled,
run. Yeah.
yes, exactly.
Right. So as soon as we register this job, we'll start to see the requests come through, and then we can also see on the VRF page the requests being run.
Yes, exactly. It's so interesting to you notice that okay, I create a contract that is compatible with automation, but automation service didn't know this. So I need to register the contract over there to start to check my conditions, to check my my contract. So I copied the address of my contract, and I go to automation. I already connected my wallet. I go to register new upkeep. And this is not time-based. Remember that I have other rules, so it's custom logic. And this is the address of my contract. I need to put a name, raffle, my address, and I need to fill my my service here with some link, because automation is using this link when it's executing my contract. When it's executing the perform upkeep, I'm paying in link, and this is converted to the native token in that chain. So I will put one link. And this, register new upkeep.
Good luck, everyone.
Yes,
or
we start
whoever signed
now.
up, the 7 of you.
After this be registered, probably it will be already started. Let's see. Yes, this is done. So if I refresh here, to be fast, I can see this is the last that I have. Oh, you can see that I have other raffles, flower, and we are here now. So this is the details that you'll be filled in 1 minute. And also, I can check this directly on Remix, because if I came here, I can see if I have a number. Not yet. The maximum is 10. Is the raffle ended? No. So we are good. Let's see here. This is the raffle. You can see here that it was created. Maybe next time will be, I will have some execution here. I can also check, oh, I forgot a point. And what I forgot, after create my contract in VRF, I need, in the same way that I just added my contract in automation, I also need to add my contract in the VRF subscription, because it is not allowed to get a number now. Let's do this. I copy the address, and I come back to my VRF subscription, and I will add this consumer to get the numbers.
So while you're doing this, actually, what's happening behind the scenes is the automation network, now that this job has been registered, it's actually trying to send this transaction, but because there's no VRF subscription, it's failing or reverting. So it's actually saving you gas by not sending a failed transaction, and it'll only send them when it knows it'll succeed. So once this goes through, we should see automation start to do its thing.
Yes, exactly. So this is so amazing because if you do something wrong, like I did it, you are not paying for this. You are not using your tokens, your money. And here we are. The consumer appear over there in a minute. Maybe now, let's close this. Maybe now something happened here. Yes. It was only waiting for this. So now it was the first time that the automation service called my contract. And we are waiting like 3 blocks to get the number back. Let's see if we already have it. The first lucky guy or girl will be 1. Who was the one, the first? It was Pacio. Where you are?
Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations.
You're going to SmartCon.
Yes, you won a ticket. At the end, please give me your email to send your ticket, okay? And let's see, I'm talking probably this, let's see 2 points. First point, if I come back to VRF and do refresh, let's see what you have in 1 minute. Like you can see the history that we created, funded, and added the consumer. And you can see in 1 minute that this was funded as well, like you can see now. We have 2 recent fulfillments. It means that now I have 2 numbers. Okay. If I came here, you refresh as well, I will see that I will have 2, the automation called the VRF twice. And do you like to know who is the second lucky person? Let's see. And let's do this bigger for you. No, it's bigger. 1 again. And what's happened here? Why can I have the same number twice? In fact, I'd like to show you that probably this the number is so big, so crazy, and I'm using I'm dividing by 10, getting the rest, and adding 1. So because of, and I'm not checking if this number already was referred or no. So because of this, can happen that we have the same number more than once. It's your exercise to this not happen again. Okay, so, let's see again. Probably I have 1 more number here. Not yet. Let's see if this is okay, or if I need to add more link. I probably not. Already we asked the 3rd number, and probably VRF you fulfill this in a minute, less than a minute, we know. But let's show you the part that I commented before, related to what's happened with the number when I receive the number. Like here, I'm dividing by 10 plus 1, it means a number from 1 to 10. And if I check the last number, like the latest request that I did, and I will try to get the number here, or here. Yes, I can see that the latest is true. And I have the latest number as well. And we can check it later. Okay, here. Like this is the number. The number, it's this huge number. But because I'm dividing by 10 and plus 1, I have from 1 to 10. Let's see if I have the number now. Yes, who is the 3rd? Where is Sean? Yes, congrats, guy. Amazing.
You can't go? We need another number.
So, amazing. I will not end the raffle now. If you come back later, we have more numbers here. But I have 2 tickets to give for you. So congrats for you guys. And I hope to see you around. You have all the presentation. You can try to do the workshop later by yourself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.